Salamun, welcome to lecture 80. So it is again the same title, Clash of Moses with the Pharaoh, part 4. In the lecture 79, I gave you the details that Musa gave the order to his people who were supporting this mission of peace, order them to utilize their all abilities, capabilities, resources to topple the dynasty of the Pharaoh. So now in verse 729, Quran gives more details. So these people who were with Moses, whom Pharaoh has arrested or put under the slavery of his dynasty, they told Musa that before your arrival and after you have taken the stand against Pharaoh, we are experiencing all kinds of molestation and unrest. So they give the detail to Moses that before your arrival to support us, and now after your arrival, he is doing injustice with us. قالوا أوزينا من قبل آتيتنا ومن بعد ما جئتنا قال عيسى ربكم أن يهلك عدوكم ويختلفكم في الأرض وينظر كيف تعملون. He said, okay, what you are saying, I agree with you. They said, we have had experience of hardship, suffering, annoyance, molestation before your arrival, and after you have taken the stand against Pharaoh, Hosanna, hardship. So Musa responded that very soon your foundation, Rabb, will change the condition of your enemy in adverse situations. So they will be in a problem. Because Quranic Federation is supporting you. And you will have authority or sovereignty in your society. So you will control this. You will overthrow this dynasty. So your authority will come. So let's see how you struggle for this mission. It all depends upon you, your performance. Look in Pakistan from 76, even all Islamic countries, the people are living under servitude, under dictatorship, military, or whatever they have. They don't have any system. They have a theocracy in Iran. Look, there is no freedom in Saudi Arabia. So this is a problem. Why problem? People are dead. They are living fossil. They don't think. They are busy in worshipping God and other ritual. So Musa said them, it is all up to you how you will struggle, and Quranic Federation or Foundation will support you. It all depends upon you. The Pharaoh dynasty faced severe kind of drought because of the protest of the farmer against the barbaric, cruel system of the Pharaoh, 7130. So they listened Musa and they started demonstration. They started their struggle to liberate themselves from the barbaric system of the Pharaoh. وَلَقَدْ أَخَذْنَا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ بِالسِّنِينَ وَالنَّقْصِ مِنْ ثَمَرَاتِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَذَكَّرُونَ. And surely our law sees the dynasty of Pharaoh. How it ceased? Allah does not cease. And this Allah attribute to Himself. Why? Because they support them and they started the demonstration. There were strikes. And because of that strikes or demonstration from the agriculture, people, then because of the years of drought and loss in the production of agricultural product, so that become, bad situation over there. People were violently against, especially this Quran give over here, drought. Agricultural production is gone. They stop producing the crops. So due to the protest or strike against the Pharaoh, Bilsinain means many years. Vanakso, reduce. Min samarat, efforts, the fruits, the agricultural products, so that he may learn the lesson. Okay? Because Pharaoh was controlling all the agricultural land, same in Pakistan, same in Egypt, in all other Islamic countries. All the ruling elite class are controlling everything, not only agriculture, other industry too. So they made the propaganda, Pharaoh people, and when any good thing happened in the agriculture Pharaohs or riches, claim it is due to us. So they take all the good thing in their name. وَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمُ الْحَسَنَةُ قَالُوا لَنَا هَٰذِهِ وَأَنْ تَصِبْهُمْ سَيِّئَةٌ يَطِيرُوا مُوسَىٰ وَمَنْ مَعَهُ إِلَّا إِنَّمَا طَائِرُهُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ وَلَٰكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. So when any beautiful and pleasing thing happened to them, they said it is because of our good policies, our policies. Look, our policy is good. Look, this happened, very good thing. And when any affliction comes to them because of their evilness, they blame to Musa and those who are with him. Musa waman ma'ud, who are working with him. All of a sudden they put all the blame on there. Look, Moses people are making strike. It is because of this prices going up. Behold, the evil comes upon them was of their own malicious action according to the law of Allah. What the bad thing happened with us, or in Israel, or all Islamic countries, they are the economical servitude, even though they have the resources, it is because of us. It is because of our thinking. It is not the fault of Israel or America or Europe. Don't sell yourself. Look, Pakistan from 76 years is working for the elite class, the army class, they are working for CIA. Egypt taking $3.5 billion every year. Jordan, he's taking bribe. So this is the situation. Behold, the evil comes upon them was of their own malicious action according to the law of Allah. Open our eyes. It is we are responsible what is happening with us. But most of them do not understand this reality. So we are saying, oh, it is the fault of America. It is the fault of Israel. Israel is responsible. But they never think, look what Saudi monarchy is doing. They made for you a cubic house and they said it's a house of Allah. And they are enjoying. They are making billions. Do you think this is Allah house? And moreover, there are thousands of mosques all over the world. So they are saying this is the house of Allah, each mosque. So this is our problem. We should change our thinking. They said to Musa, whatever evidence you put forth, we will not agree with your peaceful program. Simon, one thing they totally refuse. وقالوا ما ما تأتينا به من آيات لتسخرنا بها ومن نحن لك بمؤمنين. They said to Musa, elites of Pharaoh, whatever proofs you bring here from the regulation of the verses of the Quran, whatever you give us from the Quran to us, convenience or manage us with it, we will not make peace with you. So this is the flatly refuse. They said, oh, whatever the verses or whatever the instruction of the Quran you bring, we will not go with you. Mu'mineen, we will not be peace activists. Look, if economy is good, it's a aman, it's a peace. There was a destruction on account of the violent storm of the agitation. The people started more violent demonstration. Again, so we send according to our law upon them many calamities like the violent storm and agitation of the oppressed people. They start demonstration, violent, violent demonstration. And look, what is the Yusuf Ali? So we send plagues on them, wholesale death, locusts, lice, frogs, and blood. No, what happened over there? The country-wise demonstration start. First of all, agricultural people, they start the demonstration. Now other people also join them. Tufan, it's a storm, it's a violent, it's a tornado. And the year of drought destroyed them, or flood of marching like the locust that smitten the herbage and attacking one another with soaks. So when the cleaning people stop cleaning, agricultural people stop to produce, so then these problems came. And city become loose infested. When there is no cleaning, what will happen? Everywhere there is a dirt, a filth infested, and frog infested. Because of the protest of the cleaners and the destruction or bloodshedding of the economy was done. When there are demonstrations, then there is bloodshed. Because of the close all the business. When there is no cleaning, people in the city, what will happen? When the farmers stop producing agricultural products, what happened? These were the clear evidence for the arrogant and doing wrong administration. So they were not satisfied with them. First talk about arrogant. So they were from the criminal people. They were mujrimeen. They were dislocated. Pharaoh and their elites, they were dislocated from the pivotal point. They were doing injustice with the people. So whenever agitation become out of control, then they request for the help to bring the situation under peace, because this revolution is being guided by the Musas. They come to Musa. So please help us. We will fulfill what they are making the demand. We will honor their demand, but ask them to come back to the cleaning, come back to the fields for plowing, for agriculture production. So, and whenever any weakness or reflection come to them, they said, O Musa, ask your sustainer for the strategy or planning. We request you, ask your boss, the Quranic Education, tell them to come back to the job of the strike, finish the strike. We will fulfill all your promise. We will honor. O Musa, ask your sustainer for the strategy and planning about which he has promised to you. Okay, we will do it. If you can eradicate the distress and suffering from us, we will agree with your peace program, and we will release and send with you your frame of learned and reverent leadership. Mark Bani Israel. So they said, ask them to come back to the work, and we will send with you your frame of learned and reverent leadership. They have arrested them. They were behind the bar. This was one of the main, demonstration, their demand. Their main demand was that free our leader. Look here, Bani Israel, the framework of the leadership. It can be good side and bad side. Quran has used it for both sides. But it does not mean children of Israel. And look how tactfully Israel take the name from Israel from Quran. It has a roots. I have already explained what is Bani Israel. In 2 lectures I have explained. So now they have stolen this name. It has a roots. It's an Arabic word. This is injustice happened with the Quran and Muslim children of Israel. What is this? All our religious, leader, and as well as from the 1000 years, they are saying Bani Israel, children of Israel. No, totally wrong. It's not a Hebrew word. It's a Quranic word. And I have given the roots of this word. So they said, okay, we will free your leader, which we have put it behind the bar, but you come back to the job, start cleaning. There was all kind of disease and all kind of insect and virus over there. And when the situation come under control, they again deviate from the commandments. All these corrupt rulers, they are doing the same thing. فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُمْ الرِّجْسَ إِلَى أَجَلٍ هُمْ بَلَغُوهُ إِذَا هُمْ يَنْكَثُونَ. So whenever we eliminated their suffering by calling off the strike of the people against them, So when Musa asked them, okay, stop now, no problem, come back, they will honor their, what you demand from them, they will honor it. Take to the appointed period. It will take some time. Give us some time. Which they had honored, then after that they broke their pact. So for a certain time they took the time, they took the period or time to control them, but then after that, when they see situation is under control, then they broke their pact. They said, we will not listen to you, we will not admit your demands, we will not accept your demand. So what happened then? So we drowned or ornamented them in the mesmerism of their dynastical system. فأنتقمنا منهم فأغرقنا في اليم بأنهم كذبوا بآياتنا وكانوا عنها غافلين. So we chased when they dishonored the promise, then we chased them for accountability. We chased and took retribution from them in the calm. We drowned or ornamented them. Minhum for agrakna. It does not mean we drowned them into the sea. The same agrakna word the Quran has used for Noah and for other messengers. Agrak also means when you know, so when the bridal, she covered herself with silver ornament or gold, that is known also agrakna. In the ocean, we drowned or ornamented them, not drowning in the sea. There is no. It's a struggle inside where in the city or in the country. In the ocean of their ignorance and darkness will jump. If you go down into the sea, there is a darkness. Quran is used in very good form this. Their ignorance and darkness of what? Dynasty. They were drowned in the dynastical system. Just like the bridal, she covered herself with the silver ornament or gold. So this is the meaning of, this agharakna. It does not mean they were drowned into the sea. And I'm making a separate lecture about all this biblical and other translators. They said the God, drowned them into the sea. There was a stop. He put Moses passes the sea, but Pharaoh and his people were drowned in that. It's a totally wrong. It's a fairy tales, stories, fairy tales. A separate lecture is coming, with which they disacknowledged our evidence. This was the problem. Ignorance. They were fully ornamented with the dynastical system. And they were among those who were mindless from our sign. They did not pay the attention. So they were totally gone. It does not mean they were drowned into the sea. No, we replaced them. And then Quran further said in verse 854, Kadaba ale Fir'aun wallazina min qablihim كذبوا بآياتنا ربهم وأهلكناهم بذنوبهم وأغرقنا look again وأغرقنا آل فرعون وكل كانوا ظالمين. Like the same way or manner the party of the Pharaoh. What we did with the Pharaoh? They were sink or they were drowned or they were ornamented in the mesmerism of their dynasty. All Pharaoh, party of the Pharaoh, and those who were before them. So same thing we did before, before Pharaoh, other nation, we did the same thing. The Quran used the word agharakna over again. Why? Belied the verses of their church. So we changed them from one condition to another by the reason of their crimes to slow down the pace of progress. فَعَلَقْنَا بِالْجَنُوبِهِمْ They destroy the economy. We change them. And then Quran says, and we overwhelmed the party of the Pharaoh. وَأَغْرَقْنَا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ does not sink, does not drown, but we overwhelm. Just like the silver or gold ornament that cover the bridal. And they were all criminal. وَكُلُّ ظَالِمِينَ They were all criminal. Then 7:137, again Quran gave another very important piece of information. And we made the level framework leadership Bani Israel. Now they are not Jew or children of Israel. They were those people who were struggling against the Quranic barbaric system, and they were supported by the Quranic foundation. Quranic foundation of their successor or their superintendent. So they replaced this Pharaonic barbaric system and they become the manager, they replace them, they become sovereign nation. So we made successor those who were considered weak and meek. كَانُوا يَسْتَدْعُونَ They were weak, they were under slavery, so we successfully replaced the barbaric system or the cruel system of the Pharaoh, and these weak and meek become the controller or the superintendent of the unlighted. Unlighted means they were happy. The system, the Quranic system gave them enlightenment. It does not mean East, no, enlightened. And as well as ignorant Western part of the society, or if it which we blessed with firm steadfastness and justice. Barakah. So both sides, the people who are united and the ignorant Western ignorant people, they become the superintendent or controller, or they replace the dynastical system and they become the sovereign state. They become the ruler of that. Allati barakna fiha, blessed with firm steadfastness and justice. There was the peace. And your sustainer completed the peace mission with full blossom, beauty, and balance in freeing the honorable and learned leadership. So they were clear. But Israel, we complete this mission and we liberated the people who were working against the framework of the leadership, who were working against the Pharaoh with untiring, steadfast, and patient struggle. Look, they start demonstration. They stop working. So this is untiring, steadfast, and patient struggle. They did not go to the mosque and pray for Allah. Ya Allah, free this Palestine should be liberated. Kashmir should be liberated. Look over here, what happened? Untiring struggle, steadfastly, with patience, the result, waiting the result with patience. And this is the Quran is given, and this is a lesson of Moses. And we destroy the craftsmanship of Pharaoh and his party. وَدَمَّرْنَا مَا كَانَ يَصْنَعُ, by which they have established their sovereignty. So, what Quran is saying, that Moses and the Bani Israel, the framework, who was working, under the shelter of Quranic foundation, so started their struggle. They never go to mosque or Kaaba or Medina and pray for Palestine and pray from Afghanistan and pray for Yemen and pray for, this other people. They never did it. Or pray for Kashmiri. This is the Quran saying that you have to work hard. Use your mind. Look, Turkish people, what they did? They overthrown the military journals. Look what happened in Sri Lanka. So this is the situation. Quran is giving this message that don't accept any kind of servitude, whether it is economical, whether it is technical, whether it is religious. So work hard, use your mind. Look China. Look other nation, where we are. We are praying. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah, Subhanallah, Inshallah. But what? So thank you very much, and the next lecture, 81, in that lecture I'll give you more information what happened during this struggle, More detail in the verse 27, continuously it is coming. So I'll make another 4 or 5 lecture of that. And then after that, a separate lecture will come, Exodus, or, the miracle, Moses put the staff in the sea and he passed away, but the Pharaoh was drowned in the sea. This is totally out of question. Quran does not accept these fairy tales. Thank you very much.